and are having a great Monday, a great start to this new week. My name is Sam, if you guys don't know already, and I will be your coach for today's Strength Circuits workout. Today we will be doing a full body functional strength workout along with a little bit of cardio mixed in. So make sure you have enough space, do that area check. Make sure you aren't going to hit anyone in front of you, beside you, or anything. We're going to start with our warm-up in just a moment, so be sure you have enough space and make sure you have that water ready by right next to you. We're going to get started in just a moment. Alrighty guys, getting into our warm-up, we're going to start off nice and steady by just doing some knee hugs. Bringing the knee into chest, giving it a big hug here. Taking deep breaths, trying to find our balance on that one foot, looking at that fixed point. One more on each side, big squeeze. Last one. Next we're just going to bring that heel all the way back to our glute and back down. Alternating sides. Again, trying our best to find balance on that one leg. If you're by the wall and like to hold the wall while doing these, that works as well. One more on each side. Alright, bringing up that pace, we're going to go to some high knees. So bringing the knees up high, pumping our arms, trying our best to stay on our tippy toes. Taking deep breaths, engaging our core. Let's go back into some butt kicks. So kicking the heel to the lower glute here. Again, taking deep breaths, pumping the arms. Let's go straight into some jumping jacks. Stepping up nice and high, engaging your core. If you'd like to do side-to-side step, that's an option as well. Give me 3, 2, and 1. Slowing it down, we're going to go into an elephant stretch. One heel comes out. Lengthening that knee, we're going to sit the hips back, scoop the ground to the ceiling, and alternate. Try your best to keep the toes pointed straight forward. Deep breath, inhale, exhale up. One more each side. Last one. Good job, guys. We're doing some arm circles next. Get the shoulders, upper back, arms, chest, all warmed up. Big circles back first. And then alternating sides here. Or alternating that rotation. Deep breaths, open up the chest. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job, guys. That was our warm-up, nice and quick. We're about to get into our circuit. So today I will be using a set of dumbbells. So you can grab some of those if you'd like. If not, any weight of choice will work here, or you can just use your body weight today as well. So get some water. We're going to get into the circuit in just a few seconds, guys. Alrighty, so grabbing those weights, getting your water. We're about to get into our first movement here, which is going to be a squat to press. The press here is optional if we'd like to just do a squat. But if we like to do the press, weight is on our shoulders. We're going to get into that squat position. Feet about shoulder width apart here. We're going to sit back into our hips, bending our knees down, pressing on the way up and back down. we squeeze the glutes at the top. We're gonna have 40 seconds here. And let's go. We're sitting back, keeping the chest open, pressing at the top. Trying to go as low as we can, but only as low as we're comfortable with here. Trying to at least get those knees parallel. We're at that 90-degree angle. You're about halfway there, guys. Remembering you're breathing. We're inhaling down, exhaling to that press. Working the lower body glutes, the core, and the shoulders here. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Control the weights down. Next up, we're going to be doing a forward lunge with a biceps curl. This will be an alternating lunge, curling with both hands. So the wrists will be facing outward. Elbows are going to stay nice and close to our torso. We're going to lunge forward. On the way up, bicep curl. Alternating sides, curling as we meet in the middle. 40 seconds here, alternating your legs. Standing up nice and tall. Let's go. Wide step forward, back to center, curl it up. Alternate sides. Nice and steady here, keeping the elbows close to our torso. Toes should be pointing straight forward here. Halfway there. Go at whatever pace your body is comfortable with, guys. Chest is open. Sit up nice and tall in that lunge. Back to center. 10 seconds. Working the arms here in the biceps and our lower body. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Control it down. Alrighty, guys. Next up, we're going to go into a deadlift to a row here. So again, using our dumbbells, we're going to get into that deadlift stance. So the legs are nice and straight, feet directly under our hips. Nice and flat, slight bend in those knees. Here, we're going to keep the chest open, sitting the hips back, hinging down towards our shins. As we're at our shins, we're going to bring those dumbbells into our chest, back down, and squeezing the glutes at the top. So 40 seconds of this sequence, deadlift to bent over row. Let's go. Controlling those weights down to our shins or knees, throwing them into chest, back out, a bit quicker as we squeeze the glutes up. So we're just dragging that weight down our legs, into chest, and up. So nice and controlled in this movement. Feeling this in the back of our legs, and the hamstrings, glutes, and in our back with this inverted row, or bent over row, excuse me. 10 more seconds left here. Remembering our breathing. Exhaling up, big inhale as we roll the weights down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Alrighty, getting on the ground for the next movement. We've got a plank pull through here. So just using one of our weights, we're going to get down on the ground in our plank position. So here the wrists are underneath of our shoulders. Palms are nice and flat. Fingertips pressed into the ground. Having the option to be on our toes here, nice and flat, or coming onto our knees. Here, we're going to pull the weight from left to right, underneath of our torso, and alternate sides. Placing the hand directly back underneath of our shoulders. So 40 seconds here. Whenever you're ready, we're up. Pulling that weight through. our bodies and our torso as stable as possible. Bracing our core, squeezing our glutes nice and tight. We're stiff like a plank here. Over halfway there. Make sure we're looking straight down at the ground so we don't strain our necks. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming down. Woo! One more movement here, and then we've got a nice water break. We're going to go into some overhead high knees. So like our high knees in the warm-up, but we're going to add some weight if we'd like to. It's optional. So either having the weight at chest, doing our high knees, or having the option to bring the weight overhead while doing our high knees. This will engage your core more. So we're going to have 40 final seconds here, and then we've got a water break. So either at chest or overhead, or just pumping your arms here. 40 seconds. Let's go. Bringing the knees up high as far as we can. Squeezing our core. Also having the option to be stationary here. Still bringing those knees up high. Overhead is an option as well, guys. Halfway there. We're nice and quick. Either walking in place or we can run. 10 seconds. Woo! Deep breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that weight down. Woo! How you feeling, guys? Check in with yourself. Check in with your body. Take some deep breaths and get you some water. We're going to take a little break here, and then we're going to go back into repeating all of those movements one more time, and then we will cool it down. So get yourself some water. If you don't already have the fan on, then I would suggest turning your fan on. Whew! Because I know you guys are sweating. It's a good one today. It's a great day to have a great workout. A few more seconds, a few more deep breaths. Keep it moving even while we rest. We're going to get back to it in just a moment, guys. Get your last few sips of water here. Alrighty, so picking back up those weights if we're using them. We're going to get back to that squat to press. Now that y'all know the movements, moving a bit faster. But by all means, get water, take water breaks as you need it, and then come back to the workout. Alrighty? So we're going to get back into that squat to press, squat position, weight on the shoulders, 40 seconds, and let's go. We're sitting back into the hips, pressing up. Keeping our feet nice and flat. Most of the weight's in our heels here. So heels stay down, hips come back, weights come up. Let's go. Big inhale down. Exhale, press. Working the core, the shoulders, and the lower body here. Trying to get those knees at a 90. Give me 10 seconds. Woo! You can do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Control it down. Straight into that forward lunge with a bicep curl. Feet under the hips. Standing up nice and tall. Let's go. Lunging forward. Back to center. Curling the weight to shoulders. Back down. We're alternating feet here. Elbows stay close to our torso in the bicep curl. Squeezing the arms up. Squeezing them down. And lunge. Halfway there. You can do it, guys. Remember to breathe. Exhale forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job, guys. Next up, get back into that deadlift with the bent over row here. Sitting into our deadlift position. 40 seconds, weight by our thighs. Wrists are facing you. Hinging at our hips, chest is open. Let's go. We're nice and controlled down to the top of our shins. Rolling the weight into chest, back down, and squeeze the glutes up. So we're nice and controlled here, keeping the back flat, getting the hips back as well, working the hamstrings, glutes, and our back. Big squeeze up the top, lower down, come up. 10 more seconds here, guys. Remember to breathe. Deep breath. Big inhale down. Exhale to that row. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. 2 more movements, and then we're done here. Back on the ground for that plank pull through, or just holding a plank here is awesome as well. So we are on the ground in our position. Wrist underneath of our shoulders, weight beside us. Hands shoulder width apart. Remember, we're on the toes or the knees. 40 seconds. And let's go. We're up. Either just holding this plank or pulling that weight through from right to left. Make sure we're pulling it with the opposite hand here. Keeping the back nice and flat. Brace the core for a punch. And squeezing the glutes. You're halfway there. Nice and controlled. Keeping that body stiff like a plank. 10 seconds. Remember to breathe. Look straight down. Woo! Deep breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. Last movement, a bit of cardio here with those high knees. So either body weight, knees up high, or holding that weight at chest or overhead. Final 40 seconds here. Pick your poison. You can do it, guys. Give me all you've got. 40 seconds. Let's go. Bringing the knees up high. Bracing our core. Coming overhead if we'd like to. And again, having that option to be stationary, but still bringing those knees up high. Crunching our torso. Halfway there. Trying to stay on our tippy toes. Bracing our core. Let's go. 10 seconds. Woo! Deep breath. Remember to breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Lower that weight down. Get some water. And then we are going to cool it down. Awesome job, guys. Woo! Hope you guys are feeling good. Take some sips of water. We are going to get into our cool down. Start lowering that heart rate, stretching out those muscles. So be sure you have enough space. Get those weights out of the way. First, we'll start by standing up nice and tall. Big inhale to the ceiling. And exhale down. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Next, reaching towards our toes. As far as we're comfortable with here. Feeling the stretch in the back of our legs, the hamstrings. And twisting to one side. Feeling that low low back and side stretch. Alternating sides. Back to center. We're going to take a seat on the ground. Sitting up nice and tall, having our legs extended. We're going to bring one leg into the inner thigh and reach towards our toes. Feeling the stretch in our low back and side. Alternating feet. Extending that leg out and again reaching towards our toes. Sitting back up, we're going to bring both feet in. Pressing the knees downward, lengthening our spine and opening our chest. Remembering to take deep breaths throughout these cool down movements. Lowering our heart rate and relaxing our bodies. Taking the legs back out. We're going to cross one over the other. Elbows across the knee. And we're going to twist. Feeling the stretch in the upper back, in the spine, and in our hips. Option to roll up the wrist here. And switching sides. Elbow comes across and twisting. Feeling that rotational stretch. Rolling the wrist down as well. Coming back to center. Next, stretching out our glutes. We're going to cross the ankle over opposite knee. Bringing opposite foot nice and flat. And sitting the hips back towards the heel. Feeling the stretch in our glutes here. Rolling out that hovering ankle if we'd like to. And switching sides. Heel comes across. And sitting back into that opposite foot. Rolling the ankle out if we'd like. Lastly, we're going to flip over onto our stomachs. Having the hands a bit wider than shoulder width. Going to press the fingertips down, lay the feet flat, and extend our arms up into a cobra. Opening up our chest. Feeling the stretch in our stomachs here. Taking deep breaths. And on our next big inhale, we're going to sit back, open the knees, and exhale into a child's pose. Crawling the fingertips out in front of us. Feeling the stretch in our shoulders, in our back, and in our hips here. Taking this time to reflect on today's workout. Being proud of yourself for coming. Getting your mindset ready for a brand new week. And whenever you are ready, you can sit back up, crisscross applesauce. And that is all I have for you guys for today's or this afternoon Strength Circuits workout. So thank you so much for joining me. I really hope you enjoyed today's workout. Again, my name is Sam, and I'm here every Monday through Thursday with either my Strength Circuits or my Guts and Butts workouts. And I also do an in-person Guts and Butts class every Monday at 1:15 here in the studio. So please register for that on our website. Other than that, this workout will be posted to our YouTube as like all the others are. So be sure to check it out at another time if you'd like to. And have an awesome rest of your Monday or rest of your week if I don't talk to you again. Grab some water, get a snack, stay positive, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Thank you for joining me.